In this week's GRE YROC segment, let's take an overhead view about business development throughout the region, from big projects to small businesses, help for them and people you need filling the jobs and then keeping them here. Our guest in studio, County Executive Adam Bello. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, it's good to be with you today.
I know we're in February, but I want to go back to January. The big news kind of out of the gate, Reju, this company, and securing that. So what type of role did you have at a county level?
We're really excited to have Reju here, and you know, we met with the company last year, I think it was, and had a great conversation meeting with them, and they were in Rochester was really attractive to them for a couple of reasons. One is the workforce that we have here. We have a talented workforce, particularly in manufacturing and what they do and what they're going to be doing here. And the second thing is our ability to be able to construct large-scale projects like this and do construction projects. Fairlife, which is building out in Webster, really demonstrated to the larger economic development community that we can handle large-scale construction projects through the trades and things like that. And then really the third thing is Eastman Business Park. It has something to offer that's very unique here in Rochester that most places around the country just don't have.
These are big investments and they are big wins. We're talking companies that have worth billions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars to build these projects, but how about smaller groups, support for them that you have here?
Yeah, so that's something that we really went deep into the last few years, and there's a lot of different ways the county supports small businesses. Through our COMITA and MCIDC, we started this micro loan program a couple of years ago where we can make loans at really low interest rates to small businesses that might not otherwise qualify for traditional financing and help them with whatever type of needs that they have. And so far we've been able to give out over 100 loans, put a couple $1 million out into the small business community and helping them with employment. Because remember, you think about Rochester used to be, you know, a town with a few really large companies. Now we're a town with a lot of smaller companies, and so we have to support them in their growth. So we do that. We also kicked off our Equip Monroe program, which is a rebate program to help local small businesses be able to purchase equipment that they need. So we offer a small rebate on equipment purchases as well. We also have our Apex Accelerator. Now this is something that's going really well, but it helps connect local suppliers, manufacturers, and small businesses with federal contracting opportunities. And we have a whole navigation program through us. So if people just go to monroecounty.gov, they can access our economic development navigators that can help them really navigate all these different systems, grant opportunities, loan opportunities, and contracting opportunities with the federal government.
That is so people can stay and grow. How about putting people in these buildings or warehouses, the workforce, whether it's, you know, a BOCES program, younger age students, high school or college?
Yeah, so and that's and again, we have a lot of different training programs that we've done as well, because one of the things that was important to me, especially when you look through like our IDA, for instance, that offers tax abatement programs, and you do have, you know, when you're working with large companies and there's incentives being offered, there should be some kind of reinvestment, I think, back into the workforce. And so we worked with our COMITA board to create this workforce development fund that supports programs like YAMTAP, which is a manufacturing program. We support optics program. We support Empower, which is really geared towards healthcare workers, right, to train CNAs, RNs, LPNs, things like that. And so we put dollars into these training programs. We work with organizations like Ibero to help put people to work on the projects that they're investing in, that we as a community have invested in, to make sure that if you have a company like Reju or Fairlife that are coming and building here, that the workforce to support them is there, while also supporting the healthcare industry, because as you know, the healthcare industry a lot of times right now is suffering from low employment, and we need more workers in that space. So we've been doing a lot of work there. We also partner with Rochester Works, which is a local agency that helps connect people who are either looking for work or are looking for that training that they need to take a job or to take that next step in their career.
Executive Bello, thank you for being here, covering a lot of ground. A lot of what we talk about, we have these different CEOs, company reps come in and do these interviews multiple times a month for our YROC features. You can check them out anytime over at the homepage of rochesterfirst.com. It's under the YROC tab.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 on demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.